Ghana opens urgent talks with South Africa after viral xenophobic attack videos targeting Ghanaians. Ghana has launched high-level diplomatic talks with South Africa after multiple viral videos surfaced showing alleged xenophobic confrontations and attacks on Ghanaian nationals. The move was confirmed by Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, who said he has held direct engagement with his South African counterpart, Ronald Lamola, following the incidents. The videos, widely shared across social media, include a high-profile confrontation involving a South African activist known as Queen V, who was seen challenging a Ghanaian migrant and demanding proof of legal stay, sparking outrage and debate about rising anti-foreigner sentiment. Ghanaian authorities say the footage appears to show foreign nationals being targeted, harassed, and in some cases threatened, prompting fears within migrant communities about safety and possible escalation. Despite the tension, Ablakwa has confirmed that no Ghanaian deaths have been recorded in connection with the incidents so far, urging calm while diplomatic efforts continue. Officials in Accra are now seeking clear assurances from South African authorities on the protection of Ghanaian citizens, as well as accountability for those involved in the incidents. The situation highlights ongoing tensions around migration, employment competition, and anti-immigrant sentiment in parts of South Africa, where similar xenophobic episodes have occurred in previous years.
Finally, the Ghanaian guy who was harassed and spoken to has returned back to Ghana. I'm so happy Ghanaians are taking this step to support its citizen. That's kudos. Ghana, you guys are really trying. Congratulations. Today's episode, we'll be seeing videos and talking about the Ghanaian man that was harassed by the Dudula group, that he should relocate back to his country. Guys, if this is your first time, my name is OC. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like my video, share my video, and drop your comments for us to learn from one another. So the clips that you guys are about to watch is the clips. They're informing us what and how this guy right now is faring in Ghana, telling us that he has returned back to Ghana and Ghanaians are happy, and Ghanaians are also urging other foreigners who are in South Africa that if they want to return home, there's a jet and they're waiting for them. So let's watch this video and then we'll come back and then we'll talk about it. Credit goes to the original owners of this video. So
pardon me, I think wild.
Yes.
Honorable here, there are times when a nation has to project itself.
Yeah.
If I were president, you know what I would do? I will let you go with our presidential jet. All right? Land it in South Africa. And I'll issue a statement. Any Ghanaian who wants to come home, we have brought a plane to pick you up.
Come and climb on board and let's
Yes. That's what I will do. To send a message that
we are not hungry.
Not hungry.
We are not hungry.
Okay? So if Mr. President can do it, for me, this is what you use jets and things. The reason why the US has this huge jet.
Yeah, it's for things like that. Evacuation.
They are projecting themselves in your face. Look, I would love it if our jet with our flag on it lands in South Africa and you issue a statement on that floor there and you issue a statement to everybody that, look, we are here because of what's happened. If any Ghanaian wants to go home, there's a private jet waiting for you. Let's go home. So they know that we have a country.
Right. And see, so this is just for the
But Ghana's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, says the government will relocate Emmanuel Asamoah, a Ghanaian citizen who was recently targeted in a xenophobic attack in South Africa. According to him, the decision was taken due to security concerns following the widespread circulation of a video that exposed the individual's identity. Mr. Ablakwa disclosed that the victim has been subjected to threats and online harassment after the incident, prompting urgent intervention by the government. He spoke on the key point with Alfredo Kansi earlier today.
I can confirm to you that I am in constant touch with the Ghanaian. His name is Emmanuel Asamoah. I've spoken to him directly. And
the man in the video.
Yes, and I have good news to share with the good people of Ghana. The government of Ghana has decided that we will relocate him. We
You relocate this,
yes, Emmanuel Asamoah, yes.
The gentleman in the
yes,
viral video.
At full cost, we will take care of his relocation and resettlement out of South Africa. I will not at this point disclose where we will be relocating him to. But because of how viral the video is, this gentleman, and the fact that his identity has been exposed and he's been the subject of a lot of trolling and consistent, threats, we have taken the decision to relocate him and to have him reintegrated at another place. He's agreed. He's willing to cooperate with us, and we are going to do that.
I see.
But we continue to extend consular assistance to him. He's doing very well. He was really traumatized, as you can expect. I mean, these are vigilantes with no legal mandate, just pouncing on innocent immigrants and pursuing them in such really offensive manner, very dehumanizing manner. And let me state for the record that we have checked, and indeed it's been confirmed by South African authorities, that Mr. Emmanuel Asamoah is not an illegal. That has been confirmed by authorities. Indeed, yesterday, the High Commissioner of Ghana to South Africa was invited to a meeting at the Vice President's office, the South African Vice President, and another apology was rendered, and that was confirmed that he's not an illegal migrant. He's law-abiding. He had broken no law, and the authorities reiterated the point they made in their statement that it is not for citizens to go around demanding legal documents or resident permits of other guests, other Africans living in South Africa, and that they should recognize that that is solely the mandate of the South African police.
The Minister for Foreign Affairs, meanwhile, says the government has significantly expanded visa-free travel opportunities for Ghanaian passport holders as part of efforts to enhance the country's global standing.
Rationale for vigorously pursuing visa waivers is to ensure that we are able, as a ministry and as a government, to enhance the value of the Ghanaian passport. Our passport must have real value, where if you are a holder of a Ghanaian passport, your respect in the Committee of Nations must be upheld, must be high. If you have a Ghanaian passport, you should not struggle to obtain visas or to travel freely to any part of the world. And that is the motivation. And if you look at what we have achieved so far, it's quite remarkable. We have now been able to add about 23 countries to the list of visa waiver countries that Ghanaian passport holders can go to. So overall, we now have 50 countries that Ghanaians can travel to without requiring visas. Now, it is important to also emphasize that in negotiating these agreements, we ensure that they are reciprocal agreements. We pursue reciprocity to the fullest. So it's not the case that it is lopsided or that we are being shortchanged. So to satisfy Kwame's inquiry, we make sure that this is reciprocal. So if, for example, the 3 countries that Cabinet approved only this week, Zambia, the Maldives, Antigua and Barbuda, these 3 countries, you'll notice from the agreement, which will soon go to Parliament for ratification under Article 75 of the Constitution, all the 3 categories of passports, ordinary passports, service passports, and official and diplomatic passports, are all covered. And it is the same for these countries, citizens in these countries. So Zambians, citizens of the Maldives, of Antigua and Barbuda, can also, holders of all those passports, can also visit our country visa-free. So what this is doing is that it is really enhancing our status in the Committee of Nations. It's adding a lot of value to our passports. And that's why our passports have become very, very, well sought after. And we've had to improve security. We've had to invest a lot in new technology, AI, and all of that to really protect the sanctity of our passports. Because you see, you cannot also qualify for this visa waiver agreement if other sovereign countries realize that security is not impressive, that other nationals can easily, impersonate and acquire these passports. Because, when we talk about passports, it's about a security document, it's about making sure that the right people, enter your country. It has far-reaching national security implications. And so we are always working to enhance the security surrounding the processes of acquiring Ghanaian passports. And so it's been a lot of hard work. And I must say that the hard work is paying off. The results are clear. And within all our multilateral organizations, Ghana is celebrated.
Ghana. The love you guys have shown to your citizens is really applauding. Thank you to the foreign minister. From the first time this video started circulating social media, you stood up and said, your people shouldn't be treated this way. You guys even summoned South African envoys. You said it was dehuman. And you guys were not just speaking only about the Ghanaian citizen, the guy that was maltreated and was telling to go back to his country and fix his country. You guys were also talking for other nations. Kudos to you guys. You have done a good job. You have showed us that not all politicians are useless. Not all governments are useless. I am not calling any country. If you think I'm talking to you and the stray bullet has landed to you, well, not my fault. See how Ghanaian government gallantly marched to South Africa, brought back their guy home and has established him, because they don't want all these kind of insults. Because Ghana is doing well. I don't know why South Africans think they are gods. They are all and all. And information reaching us via social media is that the guy has settled now in Ghana and is doing well. And I'm so glad one of the clips, I think that guy was a South Africa. So obviously not all South Africans wants to chase out foreigners out of their country, because this guy was telling South Africa that most of them don't know what they are doing when they are saying Africans should leave their country, that normally there's no even job in their country. So foreigners leave, foreigners don't leave, their country will still remain like that. Like, he doesn't know why this is happening. South Africans, you guys should just take a cheap pills, because if some of you are still in other African countries, even if you want to protest that illegal foreigners should leave your country, please do it legally. Speak to your police. You guys to work together. Don't make South African look like everything Mandiba fought for was for nothing. Guys, come on. I'll see you on my next episode. Please drop your comment on the comment section. Let's learn. I really want to hear what you guys think about today's episode. I see you on my next episode.